I started streaming onto YouTube back on August 31st. I was streaming on Twitch. Before that, I was streaming on Trovo. Looked into other platforms such as Glimish. I've looked into Brime. Looked into hosting my own streaming platform. There's 101 things that I did. I've never really given up streaming. After starting on the YouTube streaming grind, I got a bit more passionate about making these videos, and I take a lot more time in writing them and scripting them. And as you can see in my last 3 videos alone, that has paid off. Now, paying off for me is over 100 views, or just about 100 views, but that's much better than the 20, 30, 40 I was getting. And that's where being involved just in the whole YouTube ecosystem alone is great. One tip I will say right now, and I'm sure 100 other content creators will tell you the same, is that don't put all of your eggs into one basket. That's 100% true. You don't want to, if YouTube closed tomorrow, which obviously they wouldn't, but let's say if YouTube shut down tomorrow, no one could access it. You don't want your career to shut down with that platform. You want to make sure that you're kind of scattered about. So that's why like my main social media is like Twitter, for example, because I also post some shorts on there too. I just mainly that's just where I kind of go just to ramble and rant and shit. But focusing most of my content creation, such as my videos and my live streams on YouTube, I believe has paid off. I've gone up 40 subscribers in the past 28 days. It's a big number for me. That's the biggest jump in gain I've ever had. To be honest, I'm loving it. I'm starting to notice a lot more, randoms coming over and just jumping into streams, saying, hey, what's up, talking, you know what I mean? It's really nice. I feel that a lot of people are upset with Twitch now, and I left Twitch just before this big shitstorm, but Twitch was never like my biggest place. The biggest place I was ever a streamer was Trovo, and to be honest, that's thanks to a lot of you guys too, who originally watched those Trovo videos 6, 7, 8 months back now. Some are even dating back a year, I believe, which is crazy. I just kind of wanted to give you guys some tips on if you're wanting to start streaming on YouTube, and that's really what this video is. So let's get them started. You always hear people say, plan your streams. And I know a lot of us don't do that on other platforms. We can easily just change games in the middle of a stream, and we can do this, that, and the other thing. But on YouTube, it's a little different because you have the tags, you have your description. So if you have any, let's say, affiliate codes for that certain game, you'll need to update that during it too. Thumbnails are a major one too. So on YouTube, you also have a thumbnail. So that way, then you can try engage people to click into your stream. You're basically going to want to make an entire list of games that you play and make thumbnails for them. Or you could just go the way that other people go, such as Harris Heller, and just have the one thing just as a catch-all. Then again, he doesn't play games, but it's his live stream when you see that thumbnail. So I'm sure, you want people to know that this is your stream, but that it's also a stream, right? They're the 2 main factors that I look at when you're trying to create a thumbnail. So I have my nice little live picture there. I have the picture of me, and then I also have a picture of the game too. I'll throw some up here on the screen so you understand what I'm talking about with this. Another thing as well is actually understanding what games do well on YouTube and what games don't do well. Now, I understand, stream what you love, and that's always what's going to give you the best payoff. But a lot of people actually get confused navigating the YouTube, just everything when it comes to streaming. So I'm going to quickly show you guys how to do that here now. So here, when you're on the YouTube dashboard, you scroll down and you go to gaming. You're on gaming, then top live games, see all, and this is basically what you're used to on every other platform, where you can see the amount of people streaming it. There's some issues with YouTube though, I will not lie. So if I say, okay, well, obviously mobile games are going to be like doing well. What the hell is Super Bunny, man? But yeah, so I have it selected to my region. Japan is literally the opposite side of the world for me, but however, and then also does give you videos though, so you are competing with videos and not just live streams like you are on other platforms, which is the hard thing. But at the same time, people want a live stream. So that's if you're trying to find someone playing Apex. Here we go. Look at that, 47. What? That's just his thumbnail. What a lion thumbnail. That was crazy. Ooh, how did he do this? Oh, it's just a poll. This is clever. So as you can see, we even fell for the clickbait. We fell for that thumbnail. So that's super important on this platform. Make sure as well that you're using the latest OBS version 27 at the time of recording, because that gives you better integration with YouTube. So you can manage your broadcast, you can create the broadcast there if you haven't already created inside of your YouTube studio. You can select the broadcast but not even start live streaming yet. There's a whole lot of functionality that you can do, and it's so powerful. If it warrants a video, if some people are confused, let me know in the comments down below and I will take a look and make a video on that. One thing at the minute is that there's not a whole lot of integration for YouTube when it comes to Touch Portal or the Yarn board or other types of tools that can manipulate your OBS. There is ways around it, however, and myself and Ravage, I'm actually wearing his shirt right now because I knew I was mentioning him this episode, is that there is a way to do it. Myself and Ravage are starting a new YouTube channel called Fully Synced, and basically the objective behind the channel is just to help you guys with streaming tools and maybe software, best practices. Basically kind of like this channel right here is like my TLDR, you know, I do the investigation and I tell you guys about it, whereas that channel is going to be focused on, you know, this is exactly how to do these types of things. More like a tutorial, more like a walkthrough type of thing. So yeah, I'm going to talk to Ravage to see if we can get that video up, and that link will be down in the description. You can make your chat control your OBS with YouTube. It is possible. There are ways to do it. But at the end of the day though, like a lot of stuff does come down to your offline content. You know, yes, you will get people finding you through your streaming, and that's fantastic, and that's a way to get those people onto your offline content. But while you're not streaming, if you're working a full-time job, if you have other commitments and you can't just go stream for even more than 2 times a week, YouTube is fantastic if you can also squeeze in the time to make that offline content. And that's what's super important. People will find your videos, they'll subscribe to you, and the next thing you know, they're getting your live stream notifications. It's so powerful. It's great. They're really pushing for, as we all know, the big acquisitions that YouTube have made with getting more creators. Let's leave Twitch. It's not good. I'm sure all of you are aware of the leaks that are going on. Everyone's kind of focusing on the, you know, the paychecks, but you know what they're also not talking about is the fact that the entire source code is leaked. So you're talking about hacks and exploits for years and years and years to come. And the only way Twitch can combat this is if Amazon basically give them the money to rewrite their entire source code. Don't see that happening anytime soon. So yeah, in my eyes, I don't see Twitch lasting another 5 years. You may as well jump ship now while you can. You may as well jump onto the biggest platform that there is in the world, and not only the biggest platform, but the second largest search engine in the world is YouTube. So it's kind of silly not to. This has definitely been a rambler. I do apologize about that, but thank you all so much for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in my next stream or on the next video. Peace and love.